Oh my God, this is a family reunion. It is nothing less than a family reunion. Maybe one or two gray hairs, but otherwise we're all still here. We're all still alive. We're all still together. Love it. All right, so we're going to be here for the rest of the night. We got to go late because we're pretending that it's 30 years ago, so we're just going to play all night. Put me in the sand and give me that sound like that. Sit on the atmosphere, shoot it through the daylight. Come to the stereo, catch me on the morning show. I'm the records and you gotta be radio. Give it up one more time for Aiden Banks! That boy's got a future. Well, there's something wrong with my MTV. Something wrong with my MTV. There's something wrong with my MTV. And I'm getting on, don't freak me! me. Here you go. Hey, 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 I'm gonna shake. Hey, 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 you know I'm good. Hey, 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 hey. Standing invitation to the end of days. But I miss that party if I change my ways. Well, I'm still screaming and I'm still contagious. Everything is different, but nothing ever changes. I'm not getting younger now, who am I kidding? But the story ain't over and the end is unwritten. Try Taylor on the medley. I got 8 strings and I got 9 lives. I got 3 kids and 2 ex-wives. 51 years and 2 black eyes. 3 balls, 2 strikes and 1 pop fly. So we got these fabulous rented instruments.
Yeah, we're renting these instruments. These don't belong to us.
So we're gonna smash the fucking
Smash these things so hard after the show. No.
But it's on Tony's card, so it's all cool.
wakes up, people shouting, and the children die, mothers cry.
yourself okay?
Need a little more vocal, just a little more. I'm really deaf. Don't be a musician, you'll get deaf fast.
More banjo, it's banjo time. We were going to play all the banjo at once, but we decided to break it up on 3 sets because we looked into Texas law. Texas law states you cannot play more than 2 banjo songs consecutively. So we decided not to do that. What's our banjo joke du jour, bro?
Let's go with, what's the difference between a banjo and an empty tip jar? It's usually about 4 feet.
I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
There are no banjo players in heaven.
This one's complicated, but what's the difference between the chicken that crossed the road and the banjo player that crossed the road? There was a minuscule chance that the chicken was going to a gig. Okay, if you're not ready, these are just going to keep coming. What's the difference between a banjo player and a mutual fund? A mutual fund eventually matures and generates revenue.
I'm just glad they're not drummer jokes. I'm used to a lot of drummer jokes. I'm glad there's a banjo player in the band, right?
Now you must be really looking forward to this.
Oh, I could have just started this song, huh? Yeah, I could have started this song like 5 minutes ago. And, sorry.
There's a dream I'm waiting for. For the drum at the bank of opportunity. And now we'll collect the singing at the door. Well, I'm playing with the cards that I was playing. But it seems like folding every day. There's harm when the deck is not yours, and the villain makes the rules all away. I'm the best in outside. I'm the second in line. It's all good now, I'm the best. It's all good. It's all
Thank you. Thank you.
Way too kind. Way too kind. All right, we're going to play a brand new song. We've never played this song. Never played it in Texas. We never played it. Well, no, I guess
No, we played it once. We played it once out
in California. Yes, cool. The West Coast. It's a brand new song. Never been recorded. And it's kind of depressing, to tell you the truth. Yeah, it's Saturday night.
Like everything else we play.
But yeah, it's kind of a downer. So that's good. Steve Martin said you can't play sad songs on the banjo. He was wrong.
He was wrong. He
was wrong.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get that E string.
Yeah, get that E string, bro.
One more time, there, bro.
So JT usually does the talking, and you can see why. You got it, bro? No, I'm dying up here. Note on the pillow next to mine. It said, baby, I'll always be your friend. But this is the day that the story ends. Don't be sad, don't be upset. No need for regrets. You'll see it's unfolding. I'm still looking for that silver lining. Sun is out there, but it isn't shining. If you see her, tell her I'm not finding. If you see her, tell her I'm not finding. That's it. Daddy taught me to play when I was 10. He was 12 feet tall with the strength of 100 men. He poured his heart into everything he made. Never could believe that strength would fade. Some night times come out this. You could use the rest. Someday you'll see it's unfolding. For that silver lining. Sun is out there, but it isn't shining. If you see her, tell her I'm not finding. If you see her, tell her I'm not finding. That's it. Right up over my head. Heard my father's voice in an old folk song. Time to get to work, son, you gotta move on. So I opened up the door. Perhaps the sunlight shines sun is out there. It must be shining if you see her. Tell her I'm still trying if you see her. Tell her I'll be fine. That's it.
Thank you. Hope he didn't bum you out. Hey, moving on. We're play a song from our latest album, Broken Promised Land. We're working, as you know, we're working on a bunch of new songs. We're gonna try to record a new album in early January, hopefully, God willing, January of 26, and get some new music out there. And rinse, wash, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Something. Washing is involved in shit. Yeah.
We're gonna do another song, and then we're gonna take a little break. It's just gonna be a tiny short break. We will be taking attendance, so don't leave. Actually, the next set we're gonna have a special guest on. You're not gonna want to miss this special guest. I'm looking at you, man. You got that, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna switch our little pickup position
Okay,
first, bro.
I was wondering why you were doing
Yeah, that's not my tune. That's not my tune. Yeah, you see?
Did we mention the rental industries?
Yeah. You guys paid too much at the door for us to play out of tune. Frank's paying too much in drinks for us. Frank's all, hey, you can put the band's drinks on the tab. Frank won the lottery. Try that. We're just gonna do this Bob Dylan style. Yeah, we love that. We love that. That's okay. We're good with that. I'm just a little bit lost. I'm just a little bit down. I'm just a little bit drunk right now, my friends. So would you mind coming around? We can drink this wine. We can talk about things like the distance between our lives and our dreams. And in the company of losers, liars and boozers, I feel a bit better again. In the company of losers, liars and losers, I feel a bit better again. I'm not feeling sorrow, I'm not feeling grace. I'm not feeling much of anything these days. But I know how it feels to get there. The other side of a closed door. Know how to scream with nothing
So back when Bruce was in the band, way back in the day, we used to play with the Young Builders. Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the church falling apart right here on stage. Yeah.
You know how old you are. You're doing all this.
You know, this cost $23 to me. And now I know how. Oh my God.
Yes.
That's so close. I'll take it.
That, you know what?
Yes, close enough.
Let's
Let's
just
go.
go with it. Oh, thank you so much.
All this rocking is making my pants fall down, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's another brand new song. And if this guitar survives this gig, it's going to be amazing. It is literally
I
fun.
got faith in you, bro. I got faith in that guitar.
All right.
Yeah.
We may not make it to the end of the night. It's gonna get all Pete Townsend on this thing. Oh yeah, brand new song. Brand new song. Got another brand new song. Brand new song. Wasn't easy, it wasn't quick. We both think we made it back break. It was amazing, something to see. Took every piece of you and had it right away. Wasn't nowhere that was stand. So amazing when we fell in. Don't you know it? Just like the wind. You're amazing when you fell in. Never know what you're going through. Feeling it when you feel it. Never coming back, never coming home. Welcome to the paradise. Hey, just let it burn. Save the water. It's none of your concern. Miles and miles from where I stand. So feel my guitar again. Oh yeah, well, we stood up and held our breath, trying to keep the walls from tumbling down. But it's over, as they say. Sometimes it's better just to walk away. I don't know what you're going through. Seeing red, feeling blue. Never coming back, never coming home. Welcome now to the paradise. Just let it Have you guys met Tony? We love Tony. We love him so much that we wrote a song for him. I told him when I played the song for him that he had to wait until the end of the song before he punched me in the face. I love this song, Steve. I would never do such a thing.
We love this song.
Guitar sings, how it talks, how it swings. And when solo comes around, it's to be right off the ground. She loves the drummer just as well. Keyboard players, what is that? Eggs are made to cry, but she cannot fly. She woke up with the bass man. Her reputation's in the trash. She should have counted up the strings before she got into that boy band. Yeah, she woke up with the bass man. Now her reflection she just can't stand. But she got no one else to blame. She does the wrong machine. She woke up with the bass man. Was it that 7 gin and tonic? Was it the last hit of that cognac that snapped her judgment just like that? Couldn't tell B-bass from a strat. She woke up with the bass man. Her reputation's in the trash. She should have counted up the strings before she got into that boy band. Yeah, she woke up with the bass man. Now her affection she just can't stand. But she got no one else to blame. She does the wrong thing. She woke up with the bass man. Now she's admitting her defeat. Let's try to everybody. After all these times, sweet, as she begins to comprehend how he works that bottom end, and how about that thunderstorm he works.
Tony, the hottest guy in the band. I don't know if you know, but People Magazine every year has their hottest member of the Uninvited issue. Tony's gotten first place 3 years running.
You missed that issue?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's cool.
Thank you. So as you mentioned, we're going to record a new album next year, so that means we're working on a bunch of new material, and so this is another new song, so bear with us as we play more new material. Like if you've never heard of us before, everything is new material, but, you know, if you're like, oh, just play the hits, asshole, well then I'm sorry, because there's another song. Which would apply if we had hits, so
That would help.
that would help. That would help disappoint people when they didn't play. So, if you know, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome to the stage for the first time in 25 years, Mr. Bruce Logan!
He brought his suitcase, he's moving in. Who's that guy back there?
Give it up for Bruce again, guys. Come on, give it up for Bruce.
So we have been through so much with this guy. It is. Yeah, take your time. Take your time. It's just like old times, you know, waiting for the drummer. Waiting for the drums to kick in. Just like old times. This is. You know, we have to wrap this up at midnight, Chris.
Just give me a second. I was out front. I know this needs to be tuned up a little bit. Thank you guys.
He's still taking the same drums, bro.
Yeah. There's a half-empty beer on TV set. A fellow on the same bit. It's warm and flat. Smells like I don't know what. And putting on tops and no cigarette button. It's kind of like roll and taste it. It's like a wax. So I pick it up, I throw it away. It is a puzzle I'm not afraid. There's a roach in the alleyway, it's raining down. I'm a black Bruce. Well, I used to be my red Bruce. And you can get it there. How about this one, everybody? The sun is setting out in the west. The show's free and it sounds the best. Here come the color, here come the light. There's a blur and a flashlight on the west. I just wanna rock like this.
So now there's more old guys than young guys in the Uninvited. All right, we're going to play one more song here, and then we're going to take a little break. And we're going to come back to the third set, third and final set. Third set is always better than the second set. So, yeah, got to stick around for the third set. Well, you know, fourth set, and we all die on stage. That's it's like the sound barrier. You don't break the 3 set. So we got one more, and we're gonna take a break. We're gonna do one more, take a break. That's right. Yeah. So our man Tony. Where's our man Tony? There's our man Tony. Our man Tony. Tony did not travel for this gig. Oh, 10 miles. Tony went 10 miles. Tony's got Uninvited t-shirts and all sorts of swag for sale. He's got koozies. We've got Uninvited koozies. There's nothing like a good koozie. And all sorts of great things. So come see Tony. He'll be happy to sell you great things. All right, hold on. Stick around, we'll be right back.